All right, this is gray matter. So, yeah, I've been having this issue with my music as well, but we're not going to get into that bullshit. We're just going to get into this. So, for my newest video where I was just playing Marth the entire video, it's called Just Sandbagging. I used the song Heartbeats, the Heartbeats bar from Shenmue. This is an old game. I played this when I was a little kid, 1998. Do this. Played a little bit. Well, I got a copyright claim for it. Now, me thinking that it was Sega or something, you know, because that's who owns the game. That's who owns the rights. I'm thinking it was Sega. No. I don't know who this is. So, what I'm going to do, because copyright owners Merlin, Mozia for, you know, rights holders, for right holders, that I don't know who the fuck that is. So, I'm copying this. And I'm about to open up a new tab. And I'm going to paste this shit. And we're going to see what the fuck's going on.
Oh, if only I had my sword. How many did we kill? Oh, about 8. 8.
Yeah. So this person, various artist topic. So I'm assuming this person is a beat maker. He sampled Shenmue and copywritten his music. And because his music is copywritten, YouTube is trying to flag me for using the original sample. That's the only thing I could think of that's happening right now. So I disputed it, but you know how YouTube is. They're saying that the dispute, if it's fraudulent, could result in the termination of my entire channel. Which isn't the first time YouTube tried to delete my entire channel. But whatever, you know, I always give credit where I get my music from whenever I use it in the background. It came from Shenmue, Heartbeats. This is the original. The beat maker, this guy just pulled from that and used it for his track. And that's what I'm getting flagged for. Which is horseshit, if you ask me. And this alone is, I could go on a whole rant on why I hate Content ID, but this is one of the issues. Like on my other channel, I can't even, you know, showcase my own music or share my own music, or my friends can't even like post my music on their Twitch channel or their YouTube channels because of Content ID. It keeps getting muted. It keeps getting flagged. They can't make money. They can't do anything. And all this does is hurt the original artist, or takes the credit away from the original artist. In this case, this is Shenmue. This guy just sampled Shenmue and he used it, which I don't have an issue with sampling, and I don't have an issue of copywriting. It must be cleared if he was able to get it copyrighted and he's not dealing with any like legal issues. But what YouTube does then is it takes that and then flags other people for using the original sample, which is bullshit. So I could go on and on about this, but another reason to be on the lookout if my channel gets deleted or not, because too much shit. And I don't have a lawyer or nothing because I'm too broke for that. So, yeah.
On the topic of your friends, YouTube, all of those places will complete the video because it's copyright. They won't reach out to the artist,
To the artist.
or the copyright holder,
yeah.
which is in this case artist, to verify if they have. They just immediately copyright. It's like that's not how copyright works. You have to apply the original artist made the content and go, hey, this person is, we muted it. Is it okay if they use it? Yes? Oh, well then unmute it. That's not, you can't go around muting stuff, deleting videos completely, or telling them and enforcing a section that it was added in, because that's not how that works. Not a private public. You're a forum. And not only that,
well,
you can't even copyright shit
YouTube
if the permission is given, because you don't even know if the permission is given or not, because
YouTube's been violating their section. No, I'm not going to go into that. YouTube's just been in violation in a lot of cases. Okay, but because we, you know, agreed to the terms of service, which I technically didn't, Not these ones. I started my YouTube channel years ago, back when it was called YouTube Broadcast Yourself. The terms of service back then aren't the same as they are now. They just update the shit. And because I have an account, that means I automatically agreed to it when I really didn't. But that's a whole nother fucking story. And no, they don't ever reach out to the original artist. I've had to tell, you know, YouTube, in the case of my album Epsilon Knot, that's what it's called. I had to tell them over and over and over and over and over and over again that I am the original artist posting my original work, and they continuously copyright strike me. Then when I try to get my account verified to prove that yes, I am the original owner, they don't let me verify because I'm not famous enough. That's the issue dealing with my music. In this case, I used Shenmue Heartbeats theme, and someone else also used Shenmue's Heartbeats theme in their song. I used it for you know, as background music for my gameplay video. They used it for their song and got it copywritten, and because of that, that means now apparently that I'm infringing on their music when they themselves don't even completely own the rights to Shenmue's Heartbeats theme.
Is it also fair use?
I gotta look over.
Channels are as copyright material.
I gotta look into the whole fair use thing, because once again, what I'm using is background music to a video game. I actually own the game. I have Shenmue. My fucking Dreamcast is on the shelf over there. I can still play the shit. It still works. So
there's another issue. If YouTube is stating they are a private public, they're allowed to do in the free press.
Well, then they're held accountable for any falsehood or false information, which they have an active hand in. But that's a whole nother, you know, ordeal. Because I'm false information. They're not, even though everything that they've been posting and producing, the original publishers for their propaganda have been proven wrong time and time again. But I'm talking about music. Okay, it gave me the option to show that yes, I own the original. You know, I own a copy of the original song. I mean, I have my Shenmue disc on my shelf, if that's really what it comes down to. Which it really shouldn't. But yeah, I own a copy of the Shenmue video game, which contains the Heartbeats theme, which is that same song I used in the background of my music. And then I got copyright claimed by somebody else who sampled the same song I used. Which... we just need to get rid of fucking Content ID. I hate this bullshit. It's ruining creativity, and it's ruining like content creators and artists from like monetizing their own shit. That's my rant. It's a rant, but that's what's going on. I'm really sick of this bullshit.